This one for me to drink tea. Man, it's too much.
No, it's one sachet.
One sachet. You hold one sachet. Man, it's too much now. Where the empty sachet? You don't do it? No problem. We go put them for here. Later we'll try to empty the whole thing. Just in the good now, eh? Just in the good waiting one person one drink. Eh? This one is straight diabetes. Eh? After you get old, you wonder why am I having diabetes? Now things like this. Eh? Even my own said it's too much. Eh? You know they're good now. After this, 1 cube of sugar. I take 2 cubes. Cool water now, this thing will change color. Eh, do okay. Eh? Later we'll pour this outside inside the concome. Eh? Yeah. Baby. How many eggs you fry?
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite girl talk with Presh, and today guys I bring you another new movie. Now the name of this movie is called Love and Budget. See me, I call it stingy coco, stingy individual, stingy man. Whatever has to do with stingy, that's the name of this movie. Now this movie is starring Ogbonna, Bimbo Ademoye, Genevieve Ijawele, Grace Obi, A.B. Okafor, alongside other amazing actors and actresses and the entire cast and crew. Now let's get into this movie. This movie was so hilarious because in a way I could not get it and in a way I could get it at the same time. Now, why did I say I could get it? I could get it because most times in women, we see the red flags in our spouses. But for some weird reasons best known to us, we choose to ignore those red flags. Now, in this movie, from the very beginning, it was obvious to see that okay, you're engaged to somebody, and you can already see that this person is a stingy man. He doesn't like to release money for anything, for food, for clothing, nothing at all. You can understand if some people are stingy in some aspects, maybe in buying clothes or in buying probably things they see as frivolities. But when you are stingy to the part of food that you would even eat, it is a very big problem. And that is what I don't understand. Now, this cumulates to some other people too, because it's not just in stinginess. Some people you can clearly see that this man is a man beater. You will still marry him. You will say he will change, you will change him. You will still marry him. You can clearly see that this man is a cheat or this woman is a cheat. You will still go ahead and marry the person. You will say, it will change. I will change him. Now, for this movie, let's get back to this movie. Let's not deviate too much. Ogbonna, who is Nnamdi in the movie, is a very stingy man. He's part of those people that they will economize, and in short, they will count rice, count yam, count beans, count spaghetti. He's typically part of those that crew. So it got to a point. He had a fiance. Her name is Lovett. So it got to a point that his fiance was angry because how would I say I am about to get married to somebody and you would not even be able to spend money, and he would make sure that you don't have any means of like livelihood, something you can fall back on. He will go ahead and make big promises to you, and at the end of the day you will find yourself as a housewife who has to ask him for every single thing. Now, Lovett's friend was about to get married, and of course, they will bring Ashibi and order for you to buy. And she collected the Ashibi. I think the Ashibi was like 35,000 naira. And she goes to Namdi and tells Namdi, please give me money to pay for this Ashibi. Namdi said no, that he can't give her money for Ashibi. That is a waste. That she can come through for her friends in other ways that is not to buy Ashibi. Down to food, he will calculate. You know, some men they will just tell you, okay, baby, take 100,000 and stock up the house. Take 200,000, stock up the house. Take 50,000, stock up the house. Then Namdi will give her 50,000 and also calculate everything she's meant to buy with that 50,000. Tell her everything she's meant to buy with that 50,000, and still will not give her transport money on top. He'll tell her to trek to the market. Why? So the whole story was playing out. At a time, his girlfriend, or rather his fiance, got angry. She got really angry that she wasn't going to do this any longer, and she left. Now he now decides to go one day to look for somewhere to eat. A friend actually introduced him to somewhere that he bought food. He got the food, and he saw Yemisi, who is Bimbo Ademoye. Yemisi is the one selling the food. Now he saw Yemisi. Yemisi will gave him the food, and Yemisi was now pricing. Yemisi wanted to buy plantain. The person told her 11,000 for the plantain. I think Yemisi priced the plantain to 4-5 or so, and he was like, this girl that can price like this, that he likes this kind of girl, all in the name of guys of saving money. Now, Yemisi in the movie was always telling him, okay, don't worry, I'm an independent woman. I want to own my own business and everything. And he promised that, oh, after we get married, I'll open a restaurant for you and everything. Now he got married to her. Obviously, Yemisi could see signs that he was stingy, but he got married to her. Restaurants we did not see, money we did not see. He will count bread, he will count egg, he will count tea, he will count everything. He was just so stingy. He would at the time he even started going to the market to buy things for the house for him by himself, and he will still calculate how long those things he bought are meant to like last. So it was becoming very annoying to Yemisi. And then Yemisi got pregnant. And that was when Yemisi used that pregnancy to show him Shigi. Why? Because he was like stating that the pregnancy was going to be like his investment, that he was going to spoil his child, take care of his child, that so that when he gets old, his child will be like a backup plan. His child will like be giving him allowance every month and everything. And I was like, oh my God, how do you give birth to a child and you think that child is your I don't even know what to say, because this thing only happens in Nigeria. Let's be honest. If you go abroad, yes, you give birth to a child, you train the child, but the child is not obliged to take care of you at old age. That is why most people plan for their retirements abroad. It's only in Nigeria that parents will give birth to children and they will be waiting on the children to be at their beck and call. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Love your parents, honor your parents. Yes, they go through a lot. For me, I will love and honor my parents and do as I want to do for my parents. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's a good thing, but do not make your child seem like an investment. Okay, what if tomorrow that child is not financially buoyant, or what if tomorrow that child dies? Then what happens to you? Even when you train your child, please also save for your retirement. It's very, 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 very important. So he did all this, and at the end of the day, Yemisi used the pregnancy to show him Shege and everything. Then what happens? We find out that it's a dream. Yes, it was a dream. Now, because of the Shege Promax that he went through in that dream in the hands of Yemisi, because in the dream, Yemisi even sold his house, Yemisi sold his properties and everything. Because of the Shege he saw in that dream, he decided that when he woke up that he was going to be a better person. He woke up, called his fiance, gave her money. His fiance was even surprised, like, who is this? What have you done to my Nnamdi? And he was like, okay, he was going to change, he was going to do better. And the movie came to an end. Now, morals of this story, please stop being a stingy person. And people, if you see red flags, please run away. It's not everybody that will change from the red flags that they have. Yes, few people change, but not everybody changes. And if you unfortunately meet somebody that will not change, you are finished. So if you see red flags that are not visible for change, please go away. It is not worth it. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your emotions. It is not worth the mental torture. Okay. So guys, bye. I'll see you guys on the next one.